Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we serve you tea and also the most recent entertainment stories. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo and I'm here with Ife Oshinkeye and Elsie Godwin. So, did you guys enjoy the interview this morning with J1?
I did. J1 is very open.
He's very open?
Yeah, so
and
it's
very
very interesting.
Well.
So, Ife, when you say he's very real, how do you mean?
Well, I picked that from his advice, like if they're offering you money, please
collect the money.
Yes, I think he's a very real individual. A lot of other celebrities would probably not want to talk like
Try
that.
to be very diplomatic.
And
Yes.
all that. But him is telling you, like, look, man, I don't know. I just think it's very real.
Okay.
And then, like I said, real recognize real. You recognize the real in me.
Moving on. Moving on. Some people wanted to faint today because Instagram was down for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. But someone exaggerated. They say it was like 2 hours. I was like,
Was
are you
it?
for
Yeah,
real?
but 20
Was
minutes
it?
to some people.
Exactly, it's like 2 hours.
Like 2 hours or
Instagram is livelihood to some people. Like that's where they make their money. They sell their products.
Yes.
Like they're influencing jobs.
Someone was
Like the
actually
current
telling
company.
me. Yeah. Someone was actually telling me, and I was using you as an example. I was like, Elsie's actually been on Instagram all through this afternoon. Thank you very much. So I don't believe you. But I'm glad you're saying this now
Yes.
because I didn't believe, and I was saying Elsie has been on Instagram throughout today.
How are you sure I've been on Instagram throughout today?
I just use that as an excuse. So now that you're telling me, it confirms that, you know, but now you're saying the person told me 2 hours. So you saying 20
It's
minutes
about 20,
cuts it
20
down
minutes,
to
yeah, it's not up to 2 hours.
2 hours.
I've
Thank
seen
you.
Elsie on a computer all day working really hard. I don't know what you're talking about Instagram.
I think we should move on to our first story. Yes, okay, so on to our first story. Fans slam KCEE over his childish dressing. Okay, so Ife, before I come to you, let me quickly hear what Elsie has to say.
No, you've forgotten this morning.
Yes.
It's not childish, it's open your mind. Or what did you say?
Yeah, it's okay.
Nigerians need to open their mind to fashion trends, right?
Yeah.
So we'll open our mind.
But the thing is, from what I gathered, it's
Okay.
not just about fashion. What they have an issue with is him not dressing his age. Or Ife, do you concur?
No, let me
Now
explain.
that's
No,
the
I don't.
stereotype.
No.
I mean, if
Okay.
he wants
I don't
to be,
concur.
you know.
Look, KCEE's kind of dressing comes with the craft. Ellen Paul made that clear to us. Like, there are certain things that come with the craft. Now, he's trying to do pop music. If KCEE is 50 years old and he's still doing the type
Is that
of
what his
music,
music is pop?
Afro pop,
Yeah.
yeah. So if
Or how
KCEE
would you label it?
Why not? Let's continue. Continue.
Ngwanu.
Continue. We need to get to that
Even
point.
if I was to get the answer. All right.
All right, so there are certain things that come with the craft. You still see, what can I use as an example in America? Like, it's in music.
No, but the
let
thing
me
is,
use
Ife, I
someone
understand
like,
where you're coming
let
from
me use
because
someone
he
like,
was not on stage, was he? If he was on stage, that I will
let
understand.
me use someone like
Or do you not see
Will
that I have
Smith.
a point? Yes, do you not see
Will
what...
Smith sometimes, you see
Are
him
you
in
saying
suit.
Will Smith look like this?
No, not
Ever?
like that, but I'm just saying that Will Smith sometimes dresses down, it looks
Dressing
hip-hop
down is different.
and
It's
all that.
different, exactly.
Dressing
Now,
young is different.
It's part of
Dressing pop is different.
It's different.
Look,
Okay,
and then when you dress
KCEE
pop,
has been backlashed. Sorry to my evil brothers and sisters out there. They say it looks like the Alaba boys most times.
Alaba boys
when-
wouldn't dress like this anyway. So let's
No,
be
like
realistic.
no. I'm saying back then they dissed him that he used to dress like he used
colour
to wear.
thing, right?
Yeah, he used to look like a rainbow. He used to wear fake stuff all the
But
time.
I'm wondering why he
So-
left the fake and the rainbow thing, like you said, because he told us then too to open our minds to fashion. So if he was correct and he knows his style is awesome, why did he have to change?
But I think KCEE is just someone like that. That I don't. Have you seen all his cars? All his cars are painted gold. Do you understand? It's that kind of person that likes to just go all out
Lao lao.
when you got the word loud. He likes to do loud. So KCEE now dressing like this, I don't have a problem with it because it's part of his job. Now this is what his fans want to see. He has a target audience, and the target audience are young people.
But
have you
Ife,
seen young people
Let me
these
ask you
days?
though, Ife, you know, there is sagging and then this was sagging to another
Well,
level.
somebody said that it's not like he was sagging. No, he had too much money in his pocket, so he's shut
Because
out.
Ife, let me ask
Was
you,
it
would
clear?
you
The
sag that
sagging,
low?
was it clear? Because the white one was on it.
Yeah, it
so
was on
how?
it.
Yes, but even the...
Will I sag that low? Will I sag at all?
That's
the question.
Very good, very good. Because you see where the trouser isn't even you can see the white over.
What if that's
but-
just the style?
What
of
if
the
that's the
trouser
style
and
of the trouser? Because there are
yeah,
trousers like
they call
that.
it
what do they call it?
Kunle Afolayan has a
know.
label like this, that all the trousers are like this.
But you're actually wearing it up. It's not like you're sagging.
Do you understand?
Okay.
You're not
Yeah.
sagging.
All right, that I understand, but let's come back to this age thing, because that's what the reactions I saw, that's what they were going on about. Like, he's 39, why should he be dressing young, blah,
He's
blah,
39,
blah.
he's married, he has kids.
Exactly, that's what they were all saying. So I'm like,
are you
so
his
if anybody
wife?
asks you,
Why are you
he's like,
complaining?
you don't have any problems with that.
Well, I really do not have a problem with that because he just released a song with Wizkid. Now, the people you mingle with as well
Influence.
also influence
Your style.
Your style. Now, at this rate, it's promoting a particular song. Do you understand? Which he featured Wizkid on. You would see a Wizkid dress like this and nobody would say a word about it. But you're saying this because it's KC. Now, KC is attending a lot of events, promoting the song, going to shows and all of that. So if he dresses like this, I say no, and this is not how KC dresses. We've seen KC in
exactly.
suits. We've seen KC wear
I think
corporate shirts.
he tries to dress for the occasion.
So we don't know what events he was going for in this case.
Okay, let me just ask
but
you.
like I always say,
let me
drink in your case, drink tea
But
and mind your business.
But let me quickly
becoming
ask you.
really
Sorry, let me
flashy,
quickly
though.
ask you, Fair. So do you agree with this kind of dressing? You know,
I have my moments.
No, what I'm saying is that I want us to like play fashion police now. Will you give him a yes or a no?
If he dresses like this all the time, maybe
not all the time. Just this particular one. I'm just
one.
saying we've seen the
I
picture.
like
We've
it.
seen you like it. Good.
Yeah, I like it.
Let me come to you, Elsie.
I like the picture.
And you like what he's wearing. You don't think the
I like
sagging
the
is too
picture.
much.
If I see him face to face, I may not. But the picture
Okay.
I'm seeing,
It's-
the swag and all that,
I like
thumbs
it.
up. It looks good.
I have my moments too when I just want to go all out and I just want to look all hip hop and then I dress
But like you
stuff
said,
like that,
even
so.
you don't sag, let alone sag that low.
I think.
But
you
in
don't
this
like
case,
dress.
like, okay, look at the front view
No,
of this
let's
picture.
get his opinion. That's just where we're heading to. You don't like what you're seeing, right?
I like some aspects of it, like the
Which
color
is?
is at least toned down, which is
Okay.
dark, is good, it's masculine for a guy.
Okay.
But all of those stuff hanging down, and then the white, and then the
Have you
sagging,
seen?
it's just
Okay,
like,
I wore this jacket
I
last
know,
week,
that's-
the
yeah, I
off-white
saw
jacket,
it, yeah.
and he had that
And it
same
had-
robe coming out on that, and nobody came for me.
Yes, yours looked okay because it was reasonable and you could
Okay,
easily
mine
see.
looked good.
Oh, so Casey's own isn't reasonable. Now you're
it's-
coming
no,
out.
No, you see what I'm saying? Ifezo, the way it was hanging, it was just low hanging. But this is hanging all the way down to the floor.
Yes, I've
Please
seen. I have
Casey be.
several
It's his clothes,
hoodies.
it's his
I have
body. He's
several
looking
hoodies.
good.
And I can bet.
I like it.
And I can bet if we check the brand of that shirt,
Might be
it's
same
going to
thing.
be off-white. Because off-white are known for letting stuff loose. Do you understand?
Okay.
So it's part of it's like
style and
saying
the
you want
design.
a Versace shirt without the Medusa head. Do you understand? So it's part of off-white. So you just have to
Yeah, but the
give
thing
to
is, with the
brand.
Medusa head, it doesn't have to hang all the way to the floor, does it?
Oh God.
Anyway, you're not going to win with this because I don't like it. I
You
don't
don't have to
approve.
like it.
Exactly, I know.
you
But if he's trying to persuade me to like
he's
see
not trying.
reason why.
No, I'm not trying to persuade. I'm just telling you that I don't have a problem with
those
it.
that are coming after him need to understand that it is his
Style.
Style.
And his
That's the way
person.
he wants to look like. You are not his wife.
Exactly. So you don't
I mean,
even
the
have
wife
any
saw
right.
him when he was leaving the house. So what's your
And
own?
Do you
besides,
think,
you know the
but
options
she's brought
they
a
have.
good point. Do you think even she has a right to dress him?
Of course, I'm sure she'll
She
have
has-
a
Yeah.
bit.
And then let me
Yeah.
explain another part of celebrities to you that a lot of people do not get.
Okay.
They have stylists, one. Secondly, they have people that want them to promote their brand. This might be a friend that owns a boutique and wants Casey to just showcase, and then he brings this to him early in the morning, like, Casey, please wear this. If anybody should ask you, please direct them to my boutique or direct them to my brand. Or do you get that kind of thing?
And it's also
so this
very
is all part of
possible
marketing.
that the brand strategist wanted us to talk, and they tell the stylist, oh, please give him something that will make them talk.
Yes, do you
And
get
there you have it.
Yeah, and now we're talking.
All right, guys, we
and
need
it's
to.
now relevant.
Sorry?
I said, no, we're talking about it and
And it's
now
relevant. Okay, so you do have a point there then, and you do have a
Oh, so
point
we
as
win.
well. Sorry? No, you
So we
don't
win.
win. You never win with me, do you?
No,
It's
we
time for a
do.
break. Stay tuned to find out the latest updates on Justin Bieber. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Bob Manuel Udoku, an award-winning Nollywood actor, producer, director. I know you love tea, so keep watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Up next is Scoop on Justin Bieber, who got married to Hailey Baldwin without a prenup. So, let me come to you, Elsie, quickly.
It's love.
It's love. Do you think in terms of marriages, prenup is necessary, especially when it comes to celebrities?
Yeah, it is because of the whole divorce thing
Exactly.
and taking away all the money I've worked for. So we need to know what you're taking and what you're not taking. And that reminds me of what I read in Gabrielle Union's we're going to need more wine. She talked about how she and her present husband had to go through the prenup and even at the fact that they really loved each other so much, it was one of the crucial moments for them. And they were not given the opportunity to talk to each other. It was his team and my team, and like this is what you take when we break up, or if we ever break up. You know, it's a tedious process. I understand Bieber and his wife now not wanting to go through that, but then they've said they would still come back to the table to have that conversation. But I think it's going to be different because we're already in it.
Okay.
So
all right, let me hear your first take.
The thing is, in their case, as soon as they got their court registration and they got married, they filed. Their lawyers started filing papers for prenup, but you can't get it on the same day, and they really wanted to get married on the same day. Do you understand? So they have settled for a post-nup instead. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's not like they are not going to sign.
Yeah, but
it's
the
going to be
negotiation
post.
is going to be
Yeah,
different.
it's going to be. No, it's not going to be different. It's the same thing, just that. And you know, they haven't done their white wedding.
Yes, because they're still planning that
they're
as
still
well.
Planning
I
their
mean, which
white
is
wedding.
more important?
No, this is the okay.
Which is more important? The
court
white
wedding.
wedding or the court wedding?
The court wedding.
And the court wedding is
obviously
done, so they're married.
They're legally married.
No, they're legally married, but we shouldn't like take it out completely like they're not
Discount
doing the prenup.
I
They're doing
understand.
the
We
post-nup.
agree they're doing it,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, I mean,
It's a tedious process.
It's a tedious process, which is better having it before the
Beforehand.
marriage.
Yeah.
You know, at least then you know what is happening, you know what you're getting into, you know that, oh, I went through this and I still love this person. I think Gabrielle said something about it being one of the tests you have to go through to actually stay and know that, okay, I love this person, I want to go through
Okay, you know what,
marriage.
Elsie, I want to ask you this because, like, do you not feel that having a prenup is like telling the other person, you know, depending on whoever wants the prenup, whether it's the man or the woman that wants the prenup, it's like telling the other person that you don't really trust them and that this can actually lead to some kind of divorce eventually?
Well, for celebrities, they've got all the ones over there, they've come to understand that this is part of their process. We want to be nice people. We all want to be good people, but we can be funny.
Exactly.
You know, so
Especially
when that
when
funny
things
time
go sour.
comes, we need to have some measures to make sure Mr. A is not going to be broke and Mrs. B is not going to be broke. I mean, we've seen even female celebrities having to pay their husbands or their ex-husband some amount of money, huge amount of money. I mean,
and in child support and so many
you know,
other payments.
So because we know that can happen, I think it becomes a bit worrisome when you're not in that cadre and then you're having to do the prenup. You then feel, oh, do I have to go through this thing because they think I'm a gold digger? But I mean, when I'm having like $250 million and then you're having like $200 million, you have properties and all that, we both want to protect our properties.
Yeah.
So this is not about me not loving you, or let's leave the love aside first and be logic. Let's face logic, do what we want to do, love ourselves, and then come back to playing love. If we decide we don't want to be together anymore,
But the
it's
thing is,
easier for
logic then
everybody.
defeats the purpose of love.
In this day and age, leave love first.
Yeah.
Bring your logic
Ife, I
and your
have to
love
come to you.
together and
I
do it
can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Well, one thing I'm going to say is nothing good lasts forever. That's certain. So even a marriage, even love, as sweet as it is sometimes, gets sour. There are times when you feel like you love this person so much, then you get married to them, and then you start saying that, oh, as soon as they get back from work, they just fling their socks. That could piss you off up to the point of you beginning to see some flaws in that person.
Well, no one is perfect.
No,
though.
yes, no one is perfect. Now, I'm just telling you that, look, at the beginning, it might seem all sweet,
Rosy.
yeah, we might
honeymoon
think
period.
Justin Bieber is so in love, Baldwin is so in love, but do we know what is going to happen? Now we're talking about the case of two celebrities. They get to
They have
meet.
crazy
But don't
schedules.
forget
Yeah,
that.
they have
but
crazy
don't
schedules.
forget
And
that
now
these
they are
guys
married.
They meet
Yeah.
crazy
Living
people.
together.
together. But
They
don't
go to
forget that
parties.
these guys have had a relationship before, even Selena
That
Gomez.
is
Come on, man.
relationship, not marriage.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. And
don't
besides
so they
break
that,
would
up in
have
a
known each
relationship.
other.
and besides
Oh,
that,
you see, I speak to my married friends. I'm not married, but I get to
oh
speak to
yeah,
them
that
a
reminds you
lot.
the relationship
And
expert.
they'll tell
So,
you
know.
it is not the same thing. You're living in the same house. You're sleeping on the same
No, but
I
the
bed.
can't
thing
help but
You're
ask. Now
saying-
that I just remember that you're a relationship expert. Are you
I'm
in
not
a
an
relationship?
expert. I'm a relationship enthusiast.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Thanks for the correction.
Yeah.
So are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
So I'm wondering why people that are not in relationship feel they can advise us about relationship.
I just
now, you see a
corrected
lot of
you that I'm
marriage
not an
counselors.
expert.
What do you mean?
No, I
just
don't know why
corrected
a
you. I'm not an
lot
expert.
of marriage counselors are not married. A lot of
You need to
people
bring
that
him
are
back to
social
book. Like,
health.
I'm not an expert.
Wait, that social health counselors have their own issues. Do you get like that stuff drives me nuts.
But you do that as well, Ife.
What?
Claim to be an expert when you're not really an expert.
No, I've never.
What?
I'm an expert of what?
What? You say you
So
know.
he's an expert of nothing. Let's move on, please.
Ooh. Ouch! Ife, you should.
Show it.
Oh my goodness, these
Sure.
guys are cracking me up big time.
Okay,
I think
I
we
look
should
better.
come back. We should
Okay,
come back
so-
to the story.
Okay, so let's come back to this now. A lot of people feel like marriage.
You know what, Ife, I think you should summarize because we need to move on.
Okay,
actually.
a lot of people think that marriage is going to last forever. Marriage is going to be sweet forever.
Especially in this part of the country, you have to be
I
married
think
there
a
and
prenup
there.
is a very, very advisable thing for people with lots of money to do.
Yes.
Okay, especially in this case where it's not even balanced. 250 million, 2 million. Anyway.
No, that's not the
Maybe-
right figure, you know. That's
You see, well, I'm just giving like, you know, just for you to have an idea of what I'm talking about,
Even
that it's
Jay-Z
not
and
evenly
Beyonce, They
balanced.
signed prenup.
Yeah, no, but that's not an excuse for them to sign just because one couple does it. You know, that's not an
As
excuse.
at that
So are you
time,
saying if
Beyonce
you're in
was
their
richer
shoes,
than
you won't want to
Jay-Z.
sign?
No,
a
what I'm
prenup?
saying is that it should be their decision and what both of them agree. It's not
Sometimes
just because.
it's not even their decision; it's the decision of their management.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, you can't use another couple to decide for yourself, as Ife is saying, just
my
because
dear.
Beyonce
But you
has
can
done
use
it.
brain to decide
That's
for
what I'm saying,
yourself.
Thank you very
exactly.
much.
And our
Yes.
brain say,
Use your brain.
No.
But the thing is, you're not in the relationship.
I am there. Oh.
Okay, so says the relationship expert.
Enthusiast.
Time for another break, good heavens. When we come back, it'll be time for a completely different story. Keep it here.
Hey guys, what up, what up? It's your girl, DJ Lambo, Nigeria's foremost female DJ, president of the Chop Boy Nation, Shark of the Ocean, watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. Keep it locked.
Welcome back. It's still tea time right here on Plus TV Africa. And we're moving swiftly on to our next story. Kanye West celebrates father's victory over cancer by eating bugs. Ew.
Okay. So the first thing I did when I saw this was his father was diagnosed of prostate cancer, right? And I went on to read about prostate cancer. Maybe there's something I don't know about it that maybe bugs help to eradicate it completely or some. No, I was just trying to educate myself.
Okay.
So I went on and I didn't find anything about eating bugs. And I was like, okay, were they on X Factor? Were they trying to, as in, what exactly
Oh, you
was
still
the-
Okay,
don't
but
understand
don't
it now.
forget his caption. He said,
Yeah.
I think overcoming fear or something. So I'm thinking, of course,
Wait,
cancer comes
sorry
with fear.
to cut in,
I'm also
Elsie. Let me
thinking
quickly clarify.
the
If
bug.
you didn't get to the, you still didn't get it after reading.
No, I did.
Oh, eventually. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
So,
did you get?
no.
Oh, okay. So the bug, they're probably scared of eating it, and they feel, oh, okay. I mean, we beat cancer. What is left? Let's do this. I think Kanye is just exceptional.
Yeah, it's
That's
different.
the word. So he does everything differently.
Differently.
And that caption, most times when I read his tweets, I don't follow him, but when I have to go back to read his tweets, I try to read it from an angle of,
Intelligence.
should I call it intelligence or one of his realms, his deep,
Yeah.
you know? So when I saw that
Sunken room.
overcoming fear, I thought, okay, he's trying to pass a message.
But the thing about the bugs, was
There's
it
something
Kanye or about his dad?
It was about his dad. Now it was
Exactly,
about
so Kanye
them
had nothing to do with it.
overcoming.
Of course he
no,
had-
they
it has
were
something
scared.
to do
Okay,
with
at
it.
some point, Kanye must have been scared of
That his
losing
dad,
his dad.
yeah.
Do you understand? His dad must have been scared of leaving his
Dying.
family behind and dying. So right now, they already overcome something that's scary, something that fearful. So what can be worse? Like, what's the worst that can
I have
happen?
a feeling that there are people in
Let's
the
try
world that eat
bugs.
bugs, like normal food.
Of course
So
people
Yes,
eat
even
bugs.
no,
I mean,
so
if you're in
no.
Nigeria-
And this is a bug expert
you eat bug?
and animal eating
you
expert.
eat bugs?
Oh, wait, did you not see my initial reaction
Oh,
after
okay.
taking
So
that story?
I think
No.
it's just him
So Kubo
celebrating
eats
it by
frogs and
taking something
lizards.
he's been scared of
Ew.
eating, and then I mean.
So,
that's what
Ife,
I
what's
think.
your conclusion on this story?
Well, my conclusion on this story is, well, I won't try to overcome any fear by eating bugs.
No, I
So-
mean in terms of like the reason why they did that. So
Yeah,
what
yeah,
did you-
yeah.
what- how
At
did
the
you
end of the
conclude?
day, like she said, Kanye West is totally different. Kanye West does things differently. And I think this is a typical Kanye West attribute. And
Okay,
yeah,
okay. Because I thought you found something, that's why I kept asking if you had
No,
come
no,
to
he
a
was trying
conclusion.
to find out if there is
Okay.
a relationship
With
between
bugs
bugs and prostate cancer.
which I
Because
define.
because what I saw was that since he had or overcome the disease, that they generally tend to do things once in a while. When you've only got 2 days to live, you do something really, really crazy. Maybe you go for a 5-course meal or something like that. So
Going for a 5-course meal is crazy.
I'm just giving
Please,
an
I
example.
want to do crazy every day.
In fact, you don't even have a 2-course meal. So what are you talking about? A strange shades over the table.
Worldwide
Are you serious? Yeah, I don't have a 2-course meal because usually.
Hey.
Yes, you have 7-course meals. Okay,
Oh,
all right
you
then.
know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
you already know. So come on.
It was a joke, and you let it go right
No,
over
that
your
was
head.
deep. It was not a joke. That was deep.
Deep. How do you mean? You've
deep
lost us.
No deep gone. You two, you said I'm
Two-course
expert of
meal.
nuts. Today.
Are we going to conclude on this seriously?
How we
Elsie?
going to conclude?
Kanye is a cool guy. He ate bugs. I mean, like you said, people eat bugs.
Would
So-
you eat it though? Would you eat, knowing that you've
Okay,
overcome
do you know how I
something?
want us to conclude on this? What's your biggest fear?
in food?
No, generally.
in life?
Failing.
Oh God, I'm tired of hearing that. What about you?
I don't know yet. I don't think I'm scared of anything really.
Okay. Are
Whatever.
you guys waiting for me to answer the
Yes.
question?
Yeah,
Ask the
because like,
question.
it's your
So
turn.
we're expecting you. You're taking us somewhere.
Exactly.
Marriage.
Yeah, isn't us? That's your fear.
Oh my days, I don't believe this.
Okay, so we need to see you after this program.
Marriage is my
talk
biggest
to
fear.
you.
Yeah.
But if I don't
Understand.
understand, why are you scared of marriage? What's the problem?
I don't know.
Being bound to one person for the rest of your
not
life?
being bound to one person is
The financial... What?
talk about I'm rich.
Okay. Just in
Yeah,
case
he's just
I
a-
don't know.
He's just a selfish person.
Okay.
So
Oh,
he
you're
wants-
too selfish.
yeah,
you don't think you'll be able
He thinks
to...
about himself a lot.
No.
And he
no.
loves himself
Okay,
a
well,
lot.
let's listen. I think we should listen.
That's not the issue. Marriage scares me in the sense that
We need to round up
it
quickly.
feels more like imprisonment in some cases.
But you haven't experienced it before. How can you say that if you've not been married to someone?
I have courted somebody for so long
Okay.
and we cohabitated. So
All right, we're
Okay.
going to leave it there. That's what we're going to have to wrap up because we're out of time. Join us tomorrow for brand new episodes of Tea Time. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife and Elsie, the production team, and our stylists operating in the name of Kudi's Empire. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo saying thanks for watching and have yourself a good evening.